What's up, YouTube pipe community? Chet Nick here.
So what we got to talk about today there, Nick?
I don't know. Let's go and get this
What we're smoking
out of
today?
the way. Yeah.
What are we smoking?
We got some Frog Morton Cellar.
Froggy
Pretty
Morton
good. Yeah.
in the cellar?
Froggy Morton Cellar. One of the McQuillan tobacco, little series they got. We smoked a couple of the other ones. This got the little old, I think it said part of a piece of wood from a keg from a whiskey barrel or something. I like it
I like it too.
so far.
It was
About halfway
easy to
through.
light up too.
Mm-hmm. Good, dry, lit up really good, burning pretty good. Doesn't have any bite.
Has a good taste to it.
I like it. Also, something new.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna start doing some coffee with our pipes.
with our Christmas mugs.
When I say
Nothing
Merry.
says nothing
Merry
says
Christmas.
May like Christmas mug.
But yeah, I do a little roasting, coffee roasting. This is a coffee that I roasted. I get my green coffee beans from Sweet Marie's. A little plug for them. But I roasted a Colombia Rio Blanco. It's from the country of Colombia, of course. And I roasted that. I roasted up to City Plus. If you know anything about coffee roasting, you know what I'm talking about. And roasted in probably about 10, 11 minutes. But it says on the website that it's a creamy body and has sweetness with hints of honey, pistachio, light fruit, and sweet cocoa. What do you think? You get any of that? I can taste the cocoa there a little bit.
I got the honey. Pistachios. Pistachios.
I don't know about that,
I like to taste those.
but it's a good smooth. It's a good smooth coffee. It says it's a daily drinker, but aren't most coffees daily drinkers?
I don't know.
But yeah,
Give me
that's a
my
good smooth.
paper. Give me my paper right there that Caitlin sent us. Right here. Right here.
Oh, here. Oh yeah, real quick. I said I'd be showing my pipe tappers as I make them. We made a few already. We go ahead and show you those again. Little fish and lure pipe tappers. They work pretty good down in there.
Good.
Got that one.
There's
Oh,
grumpy
fish
fish.
right here. This is the newest one. This is called Help Me.
It's called Help Me.
Help me. That's a fish eating a fish. So.
Does
Yeah.
that happen?
What?
Does that happen much?
Does it happen much?
Yeah.
Well, I would think it does. But anyway, you got any questions today? Any comments people sent in or anything?
Yeah. I got some comments, but before I get started here, I would want to say I don't usually smoke, but when I do, I smoke a pipe. Got a letter here. Got a letter here from Caitlin Marie from South Carolina. She writes, "Hey Chet and Nick, question. My husband smokes cigarettes. How do I get him to stop smoking cigarettes and start smoking a pipe? Any suggestions?" Well, Caitlin, that's a hard one because usually when people when they smoke cigarettes, they're tied so much into the cigarettes. Then you have to, if you're going to go to a pipe, you have to figure out what kind of pipe you want to get your husband and what kind of tobacco you'd like to start him off with. But I don't know if a lot of people do go from smoking a cigarette to smoking a pipe. I think it's a lot harder. What do you think?
I think so too, because you don't have near the nicotine in pipe tobacco that you do in a cigarette. You can actually In my opinion, I don't think you can get addicted to a pipe. I smoke a pipe because I enjoy it.
I enjoy smoking a pipe, and I don't have to have it. I mean, but I do know people that smoke, and it seems like they have to have it.
You got to have one.
So
I could put this pipe down and walk away and never go back to smoke a pipe. It wouldn't affect me.
Really?
I don't think it would.
Have you lost very many like that?
But very few people can put a cigarette down and never go back and smoke a cigarette.
Well, then you always hear about them say, like they always say, I've quit smoking 4 months ago. I haven't had a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
You never hear anybody saying, I quit smoking a pipe. And it's been 4 months. So I don't know, Caitlin. I think it's going to be kind of hard to get your husband to stop smoking cigarettes and start smoking a pipe. But you can always try. And even if you got him to smoke a pipe half the time or a quarter of the time, that's that many cigarettes that he's not smoking. So you might want to take a look at that. And maybe you want to approach him and ask him what pipe that he would like to buy, and maybe what tobaccos that he would be interested in smoking. So I think that was going to be the only way that you might be able to get him to smoke a pipe. I don't know any other way. What do you think, Nick?
I remember when I was a kid, my dad smoked cigarettes, and we were going down the road, and he decides he's going to quit, so he throws his pack of cigarettes out the window. And that night, he was out there looking for that pack of cigarettes. So. Cigarettes are
Same spot?
I don't know if he ever found it or not, but yeah, cigarettes. I've never smoked a cigarette
I have.
in my life, so.
I've tried them. No, I didn't like them. I don't know what I didn't like about them, but I know that I tried smoking pipe when I was younger, and people just made fun of me, so I just quit smoking everything.
We had another question too. I don't remember the guy's name, but the question was about. I make pipe. I haven't made many pipes, maybe 50 pipes total in my life, so I'm not an expert. So I'm going to do some research before I answer that question. But his question was.
Why are you bringing it up then?
Just to give a heads up, kind of like a preview.
Well, I thought maybe you said you wanted to check into it.
Well, I know a little bit about it, so I can kind of touch base with it. But us, we want to give accurate information. So.
Oh yeah, that's what we're all about. Accurate information.
He was asking about a pipe breathing, about what kind of stain should you stain it, or should you put he was saying a shellac or something on it. And I've always heard that a pipe has to breathe. So pipes that I've made, I've always used an alcohol-based stain that I've stained them with, and then I just put a wax over that to give it a shine and all. But there was a video on the other day I was watching on YouTube. I can't remember the name of two guys. I think it was J and J. I think that's the name. Two guys, they're pipe makers, and they were commenting on. Don't get if I'm wrong, I apologize, J and J. They were commenting on that same question, and they actually did some experiments. They actually went in there and put water in the bowl and let it sit for a long amount of time, and then they actually cut a pipe in half to see how much that moisture had penetrated into that pipe. There was hardly no penetration, and they were talking about how dense that wood is, and their assessment was that it doesn't matter. Your pipe really doesn't breathe through the wood itself, but and they made a good point. And like I said, I'm going to go back and do a little bit more research in it, and if anybody's got any comments they want to make about that, that'd be great. You just put them down here in the comment section, and or if you have any references you can refer us to, we'd appreciate that. So.
Well, you can't use water to check if it leaks because water makes wood swell. It doesn't, it's not porous to a point that the water's going to come out of it. The water makes it swell.
Well, that's why I want to do some more research before I make a decision on my own. But
are you going to drink coffee?
I've always been in understanding that your pipe has to breathe, that wood has to breathe. So that's the reason I've always finished my pipe like that. So. And I started off making pipes years ago, and I got this little book. You know, it's a pretty good book. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's what they said about pipe breathing and all. And they go to show you the process of staining it with an alcohol base too, and then putting your wax and all on it, just to get so your pipe can breathe. So, and that's what I've been going by all this time. So, anyway, that's all I got on that subject for now.
Well, I think we tried to cover some topics today and see if we could, in our little 10-minute segments, see if we could help Caitlin out there about her husband. And we talked about roasting coffee, and Nick was talking about having, we both like to drink coffee. I like cream and sugar in mine. I drink mine like a sissy. But we're going to start talk about roasting coffee also.
We might just actually do a video of us roasting a batch.
And we could do that too. So, well, you got anything else to say there, Nick?
No, but the coffee gets better as you get to the bottom of the cup. I like that.
Well,
I am getting kind of taste a little bit of fruit flavor in there now too, but I still don't taste the pistachio. I don't get any of that. Anyway, and this frog cellar started out good, got better also. I enjoyed that.
That was good. I like that.
So,
I started out 3/4 of a bowl, and I'm not done with it yet. And it's good. I really like the smell and the aroma and the taste of it. So, might want to give it a try. Anything else, Bub?
Nope. I think that's about it.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Live free and
Live free and die. Take care.